All right, Shalom. It's the brother Kaya. And first and foremost, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rekaha Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And salutation to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the who elect and to those that cleave to the body. And in this lesson, the topic today, I just want to get into some news and just things that's fulfilling prophecy, man, as we speak, It's going to some things in current geopolitics, man, and things of that nature, because what lines up and runs on similar with prophecy is these things that's happening to society and life as we know it, and it's being turned upside down, man. You see? So it's a lot of ruckus in the earth, man. And on top of all that, you got World War III. All right. You got people trying to, put away capitalism. All right. Well, bring in capitalism. Nonetheless, and you just got everything going on. But I'm gonna read this article right here. It says GOP senators find body bags with anti-Trump notes on their front porches. Today we brought the bodies to the doorsteps, activists said. All right, and this Fox News. Let me play this little clip here. See this little clip real quick.
He's become the face of a sport.
Nah, come on, man. Nah, I don't want to play. It's fitting that it would do that, This demons here, bro. See if I can go out and come back in it. A line is being drawn in the sand, man, with these other nations against nations, man. After that Iranian scientist, I believe it was, top scientist got killed, man, and it is up there. But nonetheless, let me read this this article. It says today we brought the bodies to their doorsteps, activist says. So this thing's starting to become real business, big business, man. It says several GOP senators were bombarded with dozens of body bags at their homes on Tuesday by angry protesters pushing for COVID-19 relief after months of gridlock over negotiations in Congress. McConnell's plans for new coronavirus relief bill that President Trump will sign into law. Activists hauled the black body bags out of the back of a rented truck and lined them up in front of the Washington residence of Republican senators Mitch McConnell, Susan Collins, and James Inhofe and Lindsey Graham. Many of the bags were tagged with white signs that said Trump COVID debt and were meant to symbolize the more than 270,000 people who have died in the United States as a result of the pandemic. GOP senators led by Senator Majority Leader Mitch McConnell have been blocking House-passed COVID relief for months. The Spaces and Actions group said in the post on Twitter, "Today we brought the body bags to their doorsteps." Look at this up, man. Hey, man, the people getting out of control. You know, they want answers, man. What's going on? What's up, Mitch McConnell? All right. Today we have the bodies to their doorsteps. Let's see. So they're not trying to get a hand on COVID, and all of a sudden, if you notice, numbers pretty much vanish or delinquish prior to the presidential campaign, and not all of a sudden out the thin blue sky, all right, numbers are racing through the roof, have spiked gradually, just out of the midst of nowhere. All of a sudden, the boogeyman is back again. Okay, so pay attention to the way these people actually do the things that they do, man, and what reasons they doing for, man. It says it's pretty much probably it in that. Yeah, that's it in that. But I just wanted to get that, man. Hey, look, this everything is on the front line. People ain't not giving a fuck about these senators and all these people, man. People that's of prestige in this society. This second Esdras, chapter 15, verse I'm gonna just get to the point. 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their own hand. Now, I ain't got to the point where they ravishing houses and certain things like that, but get to have a body bag brought to your door, whether they have real people inside this or not. It's just the principle matter. It's basically saying, look, people dying on your watch, you're going to end up dying. All right? Okay? Like, hey, because like you said, the people, it says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Well, that's what have happened. All right? Hey, people are afraid. They don't know what to do. They're panicking. They see this boogeyman, and they doing all this in the name of COVID, man. All right? Getting, as you know, they getting camps. They got the quarantine camps coming that they spoke about. Brother posted it earlier today, which said about it's not going to just host COVID-19 patients. Well, who else need the quarantine if you're not under the COVID protocol? Wake up, Jake. Jake, you better wake up, man. I'm gonna just jump to this other article. All right. It says a great reset is coming. but not for capitalism. And they using this COVID, all right? Everything goes inside with one another, man. These people are strategic in the way that they do things, all right? They do things planned and in order. They don't rush it, all right? Which they are being sped it up, all right? But they have worked on it, man, all right? They're doing everything simultaneously. One brick is the build up on the other one, man. This is a great reset is coming, but not for capitalism. Now let's look up capitalism real quick, right? It says an economic and political system in which a country's trade and industry are controlled by private owners for profit rather than by the state. So what's going to happen here, these private owned companies, all right, which we know who the private owned people is. Why something needs to be private owned? Why would nobody wants to know who owned this property, man? Obviously, there's an agenda behind it, right? Okay? A private enterprise. You know? It says, but not for capitalism. All right? So let's see what the Great Reset is going to be then. It says the Great Reset is my term for climatic events that resolve our global debt overload, while at the same time dealing with slow economic growth, high unemployment, and social unrest. Because there's no way to resolve global debt but through a war, man. How you gonna reset trillions of dollars of debt that you owe somebody? What you gonna tell them? Just look, act like we don't owe you that no more and leave that alone? No, man. The people that you owe, they're gonna fight for their money. All right. And if they can't get their money, they won't get the next best thing, which they believe what? You American citizens, okay, which all are nothing but going debt, okay? You just walk in debt for the bankers that own you, okay? Guess what? They want that. They want their money. If they can't get their physical money, which the US dollar has pretty much collapsed, man. Let's just be honest. It's gone. Okay? It's nothing. All right? Other nations is buying and trading with yuan, I think that's the name of it, and different currency of other nations, man. The US dollar is gone, man. Why you think they flooding all this money out into sports, giving people 10 years, $500 million deals, and basketball players who ain't even good getting $100 and $200 million, man? Because the money is nothing. It's fiat currency, man. There's about to be a change in the guards, all right? It's about to be new digital currency is the wave, man, all right? And it's going to be on your head shortly. And if you ain't getting down with it, all right, you're going to get put down. You see? So it says the Great Reset is my term. I just wanted to go into some, news and prophecy. The Great Reset is my term for climatic events that resolve our global debt overload while at the same time dealing with slow economic growth. Hey, look, the grinding and cease, man. All right? Let me get some scripts, right? The grinding and cease, man. The people of the house is trembling, man. All right, this Ecclesiastes 12:3. It says, in a day when the keepers of the houses shall tremble, and the strong men shall bound themselves, and the grinding cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. The windows are darkened in America, man. All right? All the stores is closed. It ain't just slow economic growth. The economic growth is dead. High unemployment and social unrest, which the furloughs is about to stop. All right, furloughs been started to give out to most of these jobs. And the unemployment is about to be cut off under the new bill, or under that bill that they released, I think December 2020 something, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, it's going to be social unrest So everywhere across the globe is social unrest, man. All right, this about to become a draconian society, man. All right, lockdowns about to happen. It's about to be a totalitarian society, man. It says, I've talked about this concept for many years. I expected this would happen after we hit a debt wall like in the late 2020s. But like many other things that have been accelerated by current events, this type of great reset is coming even sooner. That's right. More recently, others have started using this term for their own purpose. The World Economic Forum sees the coronavirus pandemic as an opportunity to completely reset capitalism. Now let's go into this right quick, right? See what this says. The changes we have already seen in the response to COVID-19 prove that a reset of our economic and social foundation is possible. No, it's not possible. All right, it's imminent. This is our best chance to instigate stakeholder capitalism. And here's how it can be achieved, which the private owned companies, listen, these people done bought everything up, man. All right, they shutting all down the mom and pop stores. So it's gonna only be certain stores you could go to. Amazon Go, all right? Your big Fortune 500, Walmarts, which in all these places you're gonna need the digital currency to enter in, man. This it says COVID-19 lockdown may be gradually easing, but anxiety about the world's social and economic prospect is only intensifying. There's a good reason to worry. A sharp economic downturn has already begun, and we could be facing the world's worst depression since the 1930s. But while this outcome is likely, it is not unavoidable. It is, listen, it's not unavoidable, meaning what? It's inevitable. It's going to happen. To achieve a better outcome, which is fantasy world, the world must act jointly and swiftly to revamp all aspects of our societies and economies, from educational to social contracts and working conditions. That's impossible, man. All right, this place is beat up. It's finished. All right, it's sucked dry. The blood is going out of it. Every country from the United States to China must participate, and every industry from oil and gas to tech must be transformed. In short, we need a great reset of capitalism. And China is not on the same page with the United States, because United States is in debt with China trillions of dollars. So how they gonna participate with each other in anything? Them people want their money. Yeah, man, you know, and it just goes on and on. Like, I ain't gonna keep reading it. You brothers could go check it out. All right. You know, Lord willing, you know, it was edifying, but I don't want to just go on and on. But that's the point, man. The point is, listen, we is in a crisis, man. All right. We're in the midst of a crisis that hasn't taken place physically. We're in a spiritual crisis right now, man. All right. We're in a spiritual crisis, and it's about to transform to the physical, man. You know, but hey, I can gird up your loins, man. We got something to look forward to, man. Those who are in the know, all right, and those that are doing the work of the Lord. But to those that not, man, hey, you know, make civil unrest, all right, come upon you, man, and calamities and trials and tribulations take you, man. All right, because hey, we warned you, man. You've been warned. But with that, man, until the next time, I want to say shalom.